Hello and welcome to a guide where I will show you how to go from Stormwind to Darnassus. The first thing you want to do is go to Stormwind Harbor, because we will take off on a boat to Dark Shore, and then we take a boat from Dark Shore to Darnassus. This is probably going to be pretty useful for all the new players, because I know the first time I got a mission to go to Darnassus, I didn't really know how to get there, and I found out that it's not many YouTube videos that shows you how to get there from in Wrath of the Lich King Classic. So I hope this will be helpful. So we just want to go down here to the first harbor. There we are, monster. If you want any other guides on how to do something, please just write it in the comments and I can do a video on it. And if I don't know how to do it, I can just look it up and make a video about it. So we're just going to wait here for the boat to come. Here we have the boat. And we hear someone scream. What is going on? Yeah. Please write. I would also like to hear your opinions about pre-patch on Wrath of the Lich King Classic, and if you are excited for the full release. I found the pre-patch very fun, actually. I quit pretty early in Burn Crusade, so I'm leveling a new character, or I start to level a new character on Wrath of the Lich King Classic about 2 weeks ago, and I have found the leveling experience very fun, and I like the class design a lot, because I'm not a new player, but I didn't play Wrath back in the days, so it's very fun to experience what I have missed out on. I'm pretty stressed right now, because I have to make it to level 70 before Monday. I think it releases on Monday, so I'm not going to see the sunshine for a while. But I'm very excited for the release, and it's going to be very fun to see all players group up and do and experience the leveling experience at the Wrath of the Lich King 17 to 80 together, and it's always fun in the start, when many players are online and you can group up and do dungeons and quests together and stuff like that. That's pretty much why you game, or why I play a MMO. And I have if you can say, pattern. Okay, I'm just going to show you. So when you come here, you just walk straight over here, and then you just wait for the boat here. But I have a pattern to stop playing WoW later in the expansions, because I get a little bit bored when there isn't as many players logged on and you don't have like the social interactions. Because I think the reason why I love WoW, and why I love, especially when they release new expansions, is because the social interactions and grouping and meeting friends is pretty much why I play the game. And it's also hard to, or it's a little bit hard for me to, like, I can raid, but I'm never like the best because I don't really have the time, because I go to school and don't have the time to mid-max everything. So after a while it gets harder and harder to raid, or not to do the basic raids, but to do the mythic raids. And so in the start I think it's easy to keep up in some way, because you're also ready, or you have a plan on what to do and you follow the plan, but later on in the expansion you don't have a plan for anything, and that's a little bit where I fall off. It would be maybe pretty fun to stream the game or something. Stream the release maybe. I'm thinking about, because it's released on Monday and I go to school, and that's very sad because I'm going to miss the first hour. Or I hope it's released on the midnight so I can just stay up all night and play the game. But on Wednesday I'm home from school, so maybe then a like 15-hour stream would be great. Yeah, I have to think about it. And the boat takes some time for it to get there. I've always played a human, so I haven't experienced really the elf leveling. I think maybe later on I'll make an elf character and experience this, because I find the art in Darnassus, for example, much more unique than the art in like Stormwind or Elven Forest. So you just go on this boat. I can show you the map. Yeah, it's the west. If you go on this harbor, it's just the west, and there comes the boat for Stormwind. So you just go straight forward to get to this boat. And this is pretty much the last step, because after this boat you're going to be in Darnassus. Oh fuck. That's not very good. That's not very good. Yeah, I'm very That was a little bit awkward, but I get more time to talk. So I have a problem a little bit now with Wrath of Lich King, because I do so little damage, it's crazy, and I don't know what to do, because I don't know if the gear, and I really don't understand what I do wrong, because as I say, I'm basically a kind of a new player to classic. I play a lot of retail, but you can look at my gear and tell me if you see something that I do completely wrong, because I would very much appreciate if you would write in the comments what I can do better, because I use my abilities right, but I don't get the damage that other warriors get. I'm pretty much just very bad at the game, but you can understand it, because I'm a new player and many players have played WoW for almost over a decade. So it would be very weird if I was best at the game right now, or in this current stage where I haven't put in enough hours, because hours make you better at the game. I also find I think it was 4 or 5 years ago, I started playing WoW, and WoW isn't really a new player-friendly game because of all the things you can do, and there is so many things you can do, and it's hard to get a grasp of everything and what everything means and what you should do and what gear you should get. And I'm going to be honest, after 5 years, okay, I know the basics, especially retail, because that's what I have played the most. But in classic, I maybe played like 200 hours, and there are so many things I still have to learn, and that's also fun, but it can get a little bit frustrating at times. Let's see when the boat comes. And I've heard that warriors are better in Wrath than they were in Burning Crusade and Classic, and I hope it, because warrior is the only class I play on Classic and on Retail, and I play Fury Warrior, and it feels a little bit strange playing Fury Warrior without 200 weapons like you do in Retail from the start. And that's maybe also why I do so little damage, but I'm not sure at all. There comes the boat again. And I say the leveling experience has been very fun, sometimes a little bit frustrating, frustrating also, because I pretty much just doing the same dungeons over and over again. And it's a little bit sad because at the same time I want to get the real questing experience, but I just don't have the time for it right now, as it comes out on Monday, and it would be real nice to be max level by then, 70, so I can start directly to just grind to level 80 and experience Wrath of the Lich King, which I look very much forward to. See when the boat heads off, and not do the same mistake again with falling off the boat. And I don't really I'm not feeling like editing this video, so you just have to stick with it or just go past it, fast forward it. It's a beautiful ship also. It's much purple and green, it seems like, here in the elf country, you can say. Darnassus. And as you can see, soon you are in Darnassus, or as you can call it, Darnassus. Yeah. I hope this video helped you out with finding Darnassus, and please, or don't please, if you want, leave a like if you want any other guide, I can look it up for you and make a video about it. Just write it in the comments if you like, and I would and it would be really interesting to hear your opinions on Ref, and maybe also what I'm doing wrong, and you can maybe say if my gear is completely wrong. But thank you very much for watching, and I see you in the next video, maybe.